Namaskaram to one and all, and I welcome each and everyone to today's launch of the spring series of Yadas in Zoom sessions. And we cannot be having a better session than starting with an ode to Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar. I'm very, very honored to welcome our very, very dedicated and hardworking youth artist Kumari Adya Sridharan and Chiranjeevi Atul Raman, who has been the YADA's Youth Facilitator of the Year, who will be accompanying Adya on the Mridangam. A very hearty welcome, Adya and Atul. And we are also having this streamed in Yada TV, Facebook, as well as on YouTube. So for people who cannot join the Yada sessions through the Zoom can always watch in their own convenience using these 3 channels that we are streaming live and also will be there for future reference. Having said that, we just wanted to let you know that Yada is a platform for youth to showcase their talent. So if there are talent across the valley and they are doing a beautiful collaboration and initiative and looking for a platform to showcase, Yada is always there. And it is there all the Fridays and Sundays for people to come and showcase their talent. So feel free to reach out to me through the Facebook or through WhatsApp, as well as through the email youthartists.az@gmail.com. I look forward for many more such youth artists like Adya and Atul who are coming and giving their so many days of hard work, and I cannot be more than excited to have them render what they have been learning and practicing all these days. A gentle note to all the audience as well as to please, sorry, I think there is some, yeah, to kindly mute their audio as well as to also turn off their video so we can have all the artists on the main screen. A quick intro. By the way, both Adya and Atul's profiles are in the yadatv.org/artist profile page, and you can always go and check out their latest profile from that page. Here is Adya Sridharan. Adya Sridharan is a sophomore at Mountain Ridge High School, Phoenix. Adya has been learning Carnatic vocal music for the past 10 years, and her guru is Mrs. Vijayalakshmi Balaji. Adya has been performing vocal concerts at various temples and events, both at Chennai and Arizona. Adya is also learning Carnatic violin for the past 7 years and Bharatanatyam for the past 10 years. Her other interests are playing basketball and video editing. And as always, Yada is very thankful for having Adya as her platform of choice for all the workshops and opportunities that are being given to her, and how well she is utilizing them and using it for her improvement and excelling in that art form. We need such role models who can show to rest of the youth community what kind of power this kind of community initiative can take them to. So I'm very, very proud of Adya. And Adya also participated in the Margari Yuva Utsavam, as well as her guru, Mrs. Vijayalakshmi Balaji, also was a very, very key participant in the Yada's Margari Yuva Utsavam and also the Tyagaraja Yuva Utsavam Vaibhavam that we had it in the beginning of the year with her Harikada. So, without much further ado, I would like to extend a very, very warm welcome, and I am sure that um, like Adya is going to be a very, very beautiful artist, evolving just day after day by day. And we are also having some beautiful violin workshops that are coming up, which again, Adya is a very key participant in that workshop, and um, I cannot wait to have Adya perform the violin as well. And coming to Atul Raman is also going to be a sophomore this fall at the Hamilton High School. He has been learning Carnatic vocal online from Mrs. Aravinda Rangarajan for a year and Mridangam online from Dr. Sri Prapancham Ravindran for over 5 years, and Sri Mahesh Subramaniam is his local mentor for more than a year now. He has participated in various competitions like Cleveland Tyagaraja Utsavam, Papanasam Shivam, and won prizes. He has also performed and accompanied in various venues in California, Arizona, and Chennai during the December season. He is a USA TT rated table tennis player. His other interests are tennis and ethical hacking. Many of you would have heard and seen Atul on and off in this social media, performing various kacheris, accompanying various youth artists. But one thing that is very personal for Yada is he's one of the very first, I would say, artist to come and lead the Do It Daily sessions for Mridangam, which with his persistence and dedication for more than a year now, it's almost going to be a year. The way he has taken and led the Do It Daily Mridangam sessions is just phenomenal. And I cannot be so more proud than what I am today to have this beautiful artist providing him an opportunity for him to just showcase not only his artistic talent but also his passion towards the music and to give back to the community. And everybody, all the kids, the Do It Daily Mridangam artist, fondly call him as Atul Anna, and he's been the youth facilitator of the year as well. And I would just wish Atul for getting many more opportunities that was not even perceived uh, in the traditional ways, and I'm sure there are many more that's going to come his way. In that aspect, I would also like to congratulate Atul for all his hard work and also something to role model, something that he can even showcase. This Do It Daily program is just, I would call it as, it is only as effective as the facilitator or who's leading it. So there are Do It Daily sessions which are not as, that effective. But Mridangam is that one that star, it's the star of that entire Do It Daily sessions, I would say. It started that way, it is continuing that way, and I'm very, very proud for Atul to be in that role, and just wishing him all the best.
Um, yeah, thank you so much, Ramyanti. Again, I couldn't do it daily without you. You also took the initiative, and you're the one helping carry out all the sessions. You're sending the messages. You're like helping communicate with the kids. It's not just me, and I think you've been doing a wonderful job with all the Do It Daily sessions, including I've heard there's vocal, there's guitar, right? There's many sessions. So yeah, I just wanted to thank you too for taking the initiative and helping the community.
Thank you so much, Atul. And I am very, very honored because it's been a while, although Atul is very humble in saying that, oh, I'm helping and all, but I never even come to these do it daily sessions these days. And it's them. And same thing with Adya as well. Adya has been for the while, and there is a do it daily session, and she's been a very, very regular participant. And these are the youth artists I can count on, and they are my inspiration as well. So without much further ado, Adya, hearty welcome, and it is your session today, your concept and your theme to put forth the Muthuswami Dikshithar Kritis, which is going to be a very, very beautiful, interesting lineup of unique items, unique compositions of Muthuswami Dikshithar, and very, very excited to hear that rendering.
Thank you, Auntie. And I have to say, thank you for hosting these Do It Daily sessions. They're so helpful. And I'm so happy to be a part of the Yada family. And I would also thank you for this opportunity to perform as an ode and as a tribute to Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar. So, yeah. Auntie, can you pull up the slides, please?
Sure, yeah. I hope you can see this.
Yeah, we can see. So I'll be giving a small introduction to Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar. He was a very legendary singer and composer in Indian Carnatic music and is considered one in the musical trinity along with Saint Tyagaraja Swamigal and Sri Swati Tillan. And we will learn more about him as this concert goes on. So now I will be presenting Ganapate in the ragam Kalyani set to Rupa Katalam, composed by Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar. Ganapate Mahamate Ganapate Mahamate Ganapate Mahamate Ganapate Mahamate Ganapate Mahamate Gauri Kumara Mapahi Ganapate Mahamate Gauri Kumara Mapahi Ganapate Mahamate
Thank you so much, Adya. What a beautiful start with the Ganapate.
Thank you. So next, I will be presenting Swaminathan in the ragam Natte, set to Adi Talam, composed by Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar. स्वामिनाथ परिपालय शुमां 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 स्वप्रकाश पळ्ळीश गुरुगुहदेवतेनेश स्वामिनाथ परिपालय शुमां स्वप्रकाश पळ्ळीश गुरुगुहदेवतेनेश स्वामिनाथ परिपालय शुमां कामजनक भारतीश सेवित कामजनक भारतीश सेवित कार्तिकेय नारदादिभावित कामजनक भारतीश सेवित कार्तिकेय नारदादिभावित वामदेव पार्वती सुकुमार वामदेव पार्वती सुकुमार वामदेव पार्वती सुकुमार वारिजास्त्र सम्मोहिताकार वामदेव पार्वती सुकुमार वारिजास्त्र सम्मोहिताकार कामितात वितरण निपुण चरणा कामितात वितरण निपुण चरण काव्य नाटक लङ्कारभरण कामितात वितरण निपुण चरण काव्य नाटक लङ्कारभरण भूमि जलग्नि वायु गगन किरण बोध रूप नित्यानन्दकर भूमि जलग्नि वायु गगन किरण बोध रूप नित्यानन्दकरण निगम पनि पप मम रिरि जनिता हरि गम पनि पप मम रिरि जनिता गम पप मम रिरि जनिता हरि गम पनि तनि नि पप मरि तनि पतनि पप मम रिरि जनिता हरि गम पनि तनि गम नि तनि रि तनि पतनि नि प मम रिरि तनि स्वामिनाथ परिपालय शुमां स्वप्रकाश पळ्ळीश गुरुगुहदेवतेनेश स्वामिनाथ परिपालय
Thank you, Adya.
Auntie, can you pull up the slides?
Sure. I think starting from the Ganesha to the Swaminatha, that is his favorite god of Muthuswami Dikshithar, and so well rendered, Adya.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah.
Um, so Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar was born in Tiruvarur, which is the Tamil month of Panguni, and Kriti Hai Nakshatra. So his birthday was in March 18th, which was actually 3 days ago, which is actually part of the reason why we decided to do this concert. Um, he was the eldest son of the composer Ramaswamy Dikshithar, and surprisingly, he's actually also instructed in the Veena. He was also greatly influenced by Western orchestral music and also Hindustani. This is because at a young age he lived in North India, and this was for a large portion of his life.
Thank you. So now we will be presenting Parvati Patim in the Ragam Hamsadvani set to Adi Talam. Parvati Patim Pranami Satatam 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 Ashita Janamandara Chachidaram 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 Parvati Patim Pranami Satatam Parvatarajanuta 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 Tripura Guruguha Vandita Shiva Chakaram Garvita Tripura Dihara Chaturam Guruguha Vandita Shiva Chakaram Parvati Patim Pranami Satatam Ashita Janamandara Chachidaram Parvati Patim Nisariga Parvati Patim Ani Paga Parvati Patim Kapagari Parvati Patim Kapari Gatari Parvati Patim Tani Rita Tani Paga Parvati Patim Tani Nita Pani Gapa please. Both the sides. So, Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar also popularized the raga of Hamsadwani, which is the raga of the song that I just sang. He also adopted a different system of ragas. Different meaning, the system that we most commonly use is called the Katapayadi system. But his school of music adopted a system called the Venkatamaki school of raga system. And so in that system, many of the common names of ragas, commonly called names of ragas that we call right now, are called differently. So for example, the Melakarta raga of Charukeshi is called Tarangini in his school of music. So now I will be presenting Ekamresha Naike in the ragam Naga Gandhari set to Adi Talam. Ekamresha Naike Ekamresha Naike Chive Ekamresha Naike Chive Ekamresha Naike Chive Shikamanchi Pahi Pahi Mame Kamresha Naike Chive Shikamanchi Pahi Pahi Mame Kamresha Naike Ekamresha Griheshwari Shankari Ekamresha Griheshwari Shankari Sadodari Tadbhakava Shankari Ekamresha Griheshwari Shankari Sadodari Tadbhakava Shankari Ekamresha Naike Shive Shikamanchi Pahi Pahi Mame Kamresha Naike Amaharana Mohita Purna Phale Kamaharana Mohita Purna Phale Kamakale Vimale Kara Kamale Kamakale Vimale Kara Kamale Kamara Janapalini Guru Guha Janani Amba Pamara Janapalini Guru Guha Janani Amba Pamara Janapalini Guru Guha Janani Suddata Veri Nudanandini Pamara Janapalini Guru Guha Janani Suddata Veri Nudanandini Ekamresha Naike Jive Shikamanchi Pahi Pahi Mame Kamresha Naike Thank you.
Wow, that was really good command on your voice, Adya, and very, very beautiful rendering of the Muthuswami Dikshithar Kriti.
Thank you. Thank you, Auntie. So next we will be moving on to Nagalingam, which is a kriti in the raga Mohanam set to Adi Talam. नागलिङ्गं नमामि सततं नामरूप प्रपञ्चातीतलिङ्गं 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 नागलिङ्गम् नागराज मणिभूषितलिङ्गं नागराज मणिभूषितलिङ्गं नागराज मणिभूषितलिङ्गं नागराज मणिभूषितलिङ्गं श्रीनगरस्थितवल्मीकलिङ्गं श्रीनगरस्थितवल्मीकलिङ्गं नागलिङ्गं नमामि सततं नामरूप प्रपञ्चातीतलिङ्गं नागलिङ्गम् आगमवेदान्त सारलिङ्गम् आदिमध्यान्तरहितलिङ्गम् आगमवेदान्त सारलिङ्गम् आदिमध्यान्तरहितलिङ्गं मूलभूतकारणात्मलिङ्गं मूलभूतकारणात्मलिङ्गं नीलकण्ठस्वयं प्रकाशलिङ्गं नागेन्द्रविनुतशङ्करलिङ्गं नारदादिनुतं नन्दितुरङ्गं नागेन्द्रविनुतशङ्करलिङ्गं नारदादिनुतं नन्दितुरङ्गं वागीशवरद गुरुगुहवन्दितसुन्दर शिवमोहनकरलिङ्गं नागलिङ्गं नमामि सततं नामरूप प्रपञ्चातीतलिङ्गं नागलिङ्गम् Thank you. Ramya auntie.
So all of Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar's kritis have their own mudra, which is a signature, and each trinity has their own signature. And Sri Dikshithar's signature is Guru Guha. So you would see at in parts of songs he'll add in Guru Guha, and that's how you identify that's the composer that wrote that song. So Lord Muruga had a lot of influence on him, and it influenced him to use Guru Guha in his songs. And one of the many names of Muruga is his Mutra.
Thank you, Atul. So now I will be singing Sarasijanaba Sodari in the Ragam Naga Gandhari set to Rupa Katalam. Sarasijanaba Sodari Shankari Pahima Sarasijanaba Sodari सरसि जनाब चोदरी शङ्करी पाहि मां सरसि जनाब चोदरी शङ्करी पाहि मां सरसि जनाब चोदरी वरदाभय करकमले वरदाभय करकमले शरणागत वत्सले वरदाभय करकमले शरणागत वत्सले वरदाभय करकमले शरणागत वत्सले सरसि जनाब सोदरी शङ्करी पाहि मां सरसि जनाब सोदरी परन्दाम प्रकीर्तिते पशुपाशविमोचिते परन्दाम प्रकीर्तिते पशुपाशविमोचिते परन्दाम प्रकीर्तिते पशुपाशविमोचिते परन्दाम प्रकीर्तिते पशुपाशविमोचिते पन्नगाभरणयुते नागगान्धारी पूजिताब्जपते सदानन्दते संपते वरगुरुगुहजननी मदतमनि महिचातुरमदिनि मदगमणि मङ्गलवरप्रदायिनि सरसि जनाब सोदरी शङ्करी पाहि मां सरसि जनाब सोदरी Thank you. Hadi, can we have the
Wow,
song?
that's very, very beautiful and very much favorite song of Muthuswami Dikshithar for me. And this is again, it's a very beautiful composition on goddess Parvati, and he's addressing Parvati as Shankari and a sister of Vishnu who has a lotus in his navel. So beautifully rendered, Adya. I'll move on to the next slide.
So, along with using Guruguha as his mudra, Muthuswami Dikshithar also used the raga itself in the lyrics of the Kirtane. So, that was also a sign that what you are listening to or what you are singing is Muthuswami Dikshithar's Kriti. So, let's take the Kriti that I just sang, Sarasi Janaba Sodari. It's in the ragam Naga Gandhari, and in the lines it has Pannaga Baranayute Naga Gandhari Pujitabjate. So even in the lines it has the raga itself in the lyrics of the Kriti. So that is also a indicator that the Kriti is written by Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar. So now I will be presenting Maragadavallim in the ragam Kamboji set to Aditala. மரகதவல்லீம் 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 மனதா ஸ்மராமி மரகதவல்லீம் மனதா ஸ்மராமி மரகதவல்லீம் மனதா ஸ்மராமி மதன ஜனகாதி தேவா பாலினி மதன ஜனகாதி தேவா பாலினி மரகதவல்லீம் மனதா ஸ்மராமி மதன ஜனகாதி தேவா பாலினி மரகதவல்லீம் மனதா ஸ்மராமி மதன ஜனகாதி தேவா பாலினி Thank you.
Wow, that was a very big highlight for today's show, I think. Very, very beautifully rendered in Kamboji Adya, and awesome accompaniment, Atul, as usual. I was just wondering on whom, which deity this particular song was dedicated to, and I just found this one, that this Kriti Maragada Mani, Maragata Valli Manasa Smarami, is composed by Dikshithar at the Kshetra Virinchipuram, like 13 kilometers from Vellore. And here Dikshithar is meditating on goddess Maragata Valli, who protects gods like Vishnu, who inspired in the hearts of Hari, and she is Mohini. She is the mother of Shasta, Harihara Putra, Manikantan, is elegant one who destroys the hordes of Asuras, who resides in the sacred fire, and which is worshipped by Guru Guha and others. So beautiful, rare composition, and thanks for bringing this unique piece of Dikshithar Swami here as one of your song selection.
Thank you.
I'll move on to the share slide.
Dikshithar's kritis are mostly
Atul, can you probably, the voice is very low. Can you try using the mic? There is a small echo, but yeah,
How about now?
it's better.
Okay. So Dikshithar's kritis are mainly in the language Sanskrit. He wrote them. He wrote more than 400 compositions, and the 400 are just how many that have actually been recorded. There's way more that we still haven't found yet. And about 30 of those are notuswarams. And the Celtic and Baroque styles of music had a huge influence on all of his compositions.
Thank you. So now I will be presenting Sri Parthasarathi. Sri Parthasarathi in the Ragam Suddha Danyasi set to Rupakatana. Shri Parthasarathina Palitosmyaham Sada Shri Parthasarathina Palitosmyaham Sada Shri Parthasarathina Palitosmyaham Sada Shri Parthasarathina Palitosmyaham मोहितवेणुगानेन गोपश्री मोहितवेणुगानेन गोपश्री मोहितवेणुगानेन गोपश्री मोहितवेणुगानेन श्रीरुक्मिणी मनोलाजकरणेन प्रपञ्चातिहरदान निपुणवैकुण्ठस्थितेन तुम्बुरु नारदनुते न गुरुगुहतं मोदितेन नीप निनिपमगमग च गमपनिपमनीप निनिपमगमग च गमपनिपमपनि मपगमनि सगमपनि सगमपनि तपनि तगमग तगतनि तनि पनि पवप गमपनि ततनि निपमगम श्रीपाद सारदिना पालितोऽस्म्यहं तदा श्रीपाद सारदिना. Thank you. So last but not least, we would like to conclude this concert with Kriti in the ragam Devaranji Namaste in the Talam Rupakam. Namaste Paradevati Shivayuvate Kamachi. Namaste Paradevati Shivayuvate Kamachi. Namaste, 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 Namaste. Samasta Vishwodaya Siddhilaya Mula Prakriti. Samasta Vishwodaya Siddhilaya Mula Prakriti. Sadhu Jana Chitta Vritti Sangeeta Shastra Yukti Vimala Guru Guhotpatti Vinoda Kara Sampatti Namaste Devaranjita Satchidananda Murti. Sadhu Jana Chitta Vritti Sangeeta Shastra Yukti Vimala Guru Guhotpatti Vinoda Kara Sampatti Namaste Devaranjita Satchidananda Murti. Namaste Paradevati Chivayuvate Kamachi. Namaste, 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 Namaste. Thank you, and thank you to Atul for accompanying me today.
Wow, that was a brilliant, beautiful garland of unique compositions offered to Muthuswami Dikshithar today on his birthday week, I should say. Very, very beautifully rendered, Adya and Atul, and the way you have both paired up and to learn more about Muthuswami Dikshithar, his history, life journey, compositions, and presenting it to all of us through this beautiful project is a very, very commendable act. And this also allowed a lot of us to know, as an audience, we hear a lot of songs, but not everybody goes and have a chance to read about how it originated or about the composer themselves. We all know Muthuswami Dikshithar is one of the musical trinities of Carnatic music, but today the focus that you brought in was so apt, and it's a true ode to the Dikshithar today. And I would like to ask you a few words about how your experience was learning to put this presentation together.
So I had a great experience putting the presentation together and also preparing this concert as well. And I think this collaboration really worked, and we had a lot of useful information that we learned about Muthuswami Dikshithar himself and about Carnatic music in itself. And I think it was great for our nurturing and to expand our knowledge about Carnatic music and also, of course, about Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar. So, yeah, I would just say thank you, Ramya Aunty, of course, for this opportunity. Like Atul said earlier, this is such a great service you are doing for us as young youth artists. And I'm so grateful to have a platform like Yada to improve upon myself and also collaborate with others. And yeah, I would just like to say that.
Sure, definitely. And you all will be in few years down the line. You all will be like taking this up and running with it. And probably I am not needed anymore as much as I am now. So I'm sure it's Yada is going to be in very very beautiful hands. And Atul, do you want to share few thoughts? How to you collaborated with Adya for this concert? I think this is the first concert you both are doing together, and I wish you many many more beautiful partnerships and more accompaniments to Adya in future.
Yeah. So yeah, while we were just talking on the phone today about this presentation, she was going into like detail about Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar, and she was telling like facts that I've never heard of before, and it just proves how much passion she really has in this topic. And she put a lot of time and effort in researching for this and preparing for this concert. So I really commend that about you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I am sure that, many of the kids are watching this program in Facebook and, in YouTube and Yada TV, whatnot. And they all will get more insights, and they all will remember the little information that's been shared, that will bring more inquisitiveness to go and, research on their own for little bit more depth in, and bring a lot of context around what they are learning in terms of the music. And
Sorry, I would just like to thank my guru as well, because she is the one who came up with this idea of having a concert as a tribute to Sri Muthuswami Dikshithar. And she sat with me and verified all the facts that I had written down, and she really helped me. She helped me grow as a musician and expand my knowledge on Carnatic music as well when we were doing this. And yeah, I would just like to thank my
definitely,
guru as
I
well.
was about to tell Srimati Vijayalakshmi ji's contribution and her unique style of teaching, how much influencing it is on into this generation youth artist. She herself coming from the lineage of Harikatha, and the way she inculcates that devotion and spirituality and also history behind these composers is truly reflected in today's presentation, Adya. And my humble pranams to Vijay ji for her, and she's an ever inspiration for me as well. So I totally agree to whatever you're saying, and I am wishing lot more such collaborations and thematic presentations coming out of both of you. And Atul, I'd like to thank your guru as well, Mahesh ji, for being continuous support for you. And I can only see how much you are growing and how much demand is there, in this valley for Mridangam accompaniment, and without any tirelessly, like you are going and accommodating all the requests. So right from the Margari Yuva Utsavam all the way to now. So really a beautiful journey that you are taking, and very proud to see how you are taking those up. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
With that being said, I thoroughly enjoyed and felt very divine this entire session. Um, ரொம்ப ஒரு clear rendition, and very knowledgeable and informative, and the music itself really stood out. And I think it is a true tribute, I would say. I always, when I hear Adya's voice, I feel that divinity. It's not just Carnatic music, or probably it's inculcated with Vijayji's teaching and your voice together. It just brings out the divinity, and all the audience are all so pleased. They are all very happy to hear your music today. Thank you so much, and wishing you, looking forward for your violin concert, and in some time in near future your Bharatanatyam too. And did I leave anything? Okay. Yeah, such a multifaceted artist you guys are. So thanks everybody for coming and watching Adya and Atul, and encouraging them and being with them. I would like to see a lot more youth artists coming and supporting each other and cheering for them. And this is a very open platform for people to come and contribute and share their encouragement and wishes, and even like areas for where they can do better. So I'm sure that this is going to be taking up slowly, and we will see a culture and community built around this. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank your parents for continuous support, um, for Yada, and definitely for you all as well. So thanks everybody, and we'll just conclude with a selfie on a count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Nice. And anybody who wants to say their wishes, they can put it in the chat box, or they can go and come on the video, and they can share their thoughts on today's presentation overall. And thank you all once again, and we will look forward for more such presentations to be rendered on this virtual platform. Thanks everybody.